Fantastic. So welcome to our second Don't Be a Zombie, How to Regain Your Purpose and Fulfill Your Dreams. So last time, what we talked about was um, basically getting rid of that roadblock, right? So how you can, just write down those things, those limiting beliefs, um, just going and recording those things that are holding you back, right? We all have things that either we believe about ourselves or that we feel uncertain about ourselves. And you know what? Own it. Own them. But when you own them, then own the fact that you can overcome them and that you are not actually limited by those things. So that was our first step to help you get out of the rut that you may be experiencing right now. Now, the second thing to do is really understand the impact of your past experiences on your current mindset. Now, I know that sounds like, what the hell's that, right? We've acknowledged your frustrations. So now let's acknowledge those things that you've accomplished. So I want you to, again, just sit down, take out a piece of paper, take out a notepad, or if you feel more comfortable in typing, then type it out. But sit down and write down your successes. Now, that might sound trite, like I don't have successes, or you may feel like there's nothing of significance. But I got to tell you, even the small things matter. Honestly, especially those small things matter. Everything that we have experienced and that we've done in our lives, this is what's made us who we are today. So for me, with the thought of, okay, when I wanted to get out of my rut of feeling like I was stuck, right? Like I couldn't get published. I was writing plenty, right? I was writing tons of stories. I had actually even written 3 whole novels, and I had shopped every single one to no avail. But and I had workshopped them. I had mentors who guided me throughout their own personal revision processes. And I still remember I went to Yale. I've been to Yale. I've been to Chautauqua. I've been to Squaw Valley. I've been to Breadloaf. I've been to Ohio, which is a fabulous program, by the way. Drexel's MFA program is amazing. And, I still remember when I walked in for Yale and people literally stopped me to tell me how much they loved my opening chapters. And man, I could not sell that thing for the life of me. For whatever reason, the story, I couldn't get it picked up. I had, in my pursuit of getting an agent, I had the opportunity to, like I said, attend some of the most renowned conferences in North America. I had the blessing to be mentored by Trey Ellis, Da Chen, Porochista Kapoor, Benjamin Percy. Just among a few of the individuals who were my mentors. And I was even an editor for up and coming publications, and I had again the blessing to find amazing new talent. Every interaction, every moment that actually provided a learning and an accomplishment that I didn't have before. And I include in that when I get feedback, because that feedback is now something that I can add to my 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 bucket of tricks, right? Anytime someone gives me a new tip or a new way of doing things, or I learn something from, even when I read a book and I learn from the author, in his or her techniques. These are now things that I can use again in my writing and in my editing. So instead of going through life and acting like, oh, I didn't have these opportunities, I didn't have these great learnings, I just gave myself permission to own it and acknowledge all of these great things that I had the opportunity to do. Or if someone gave me a great acknowledgement in my writing, right? So I'm giving you that. I'm giving you that permission to now. What I want you to do is you're going to go down. I want you to write down your learnings. I want you to write down your influences, no matter how small. I mean, this could even be like whoever your favorite author was when you were a kid, right? Or if what you want to do is you want to be a world traveler, just doing research, right? That's an accomplishment. Anything that then helps build your experiences, your knowledge, own these. And like I said, just go ahead, congratulate yourself on those wins, acknowledge those wins. And then every night before you go to bed, what I want you to do is just sit down and write down those things that you accomplished during that day. And we're going to come back to this again later on. But with that, I again give you permission, own your wins, and I will see you next week. Cool?